Ugh. Almost into February, 28th of January. The rain finally has stopped. So happy about that. It's crazy how much trash this apartment building has. It's absolutely nuts. Welcome to Ruster's World Variety channel. Thanks to you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave the thumbs up, the first thumbs up, that was very nice of you. And right now we're on the road to 7K. I can't believe I'm saying that so early in the year. Hey, Danny Garcia. Hey, Danny Garcia. Yeah, so channel's doing very good. We're right now at 6,807 subscribers. Amazing. The last 7 months has been really good. I'm hoping it continues. I'm really hoping it continues. I think it's a lot of hard work putting together the videos and doing shorts and coming out with content for the channel. It's a lot of work. Mr. Freethinker, how are you? I liked your live stream the other day. It was really good, Mr. Freethinker. And it's a good, you have a good channel. You know? You do have a very good channel. You know? Like I said, like when I started this channel up, I had no clue what the heck I was doing with it. Now I got a clue. I bought a valve too. You know? I got a clue of what I'm doing with the channel. I have a clue what I'm doing with my life. And both things are going really good. And I'm going to continue to be positive and just keep doing the right thing. Because you know something, doing the right thing, it works very, very good. Have a good night. Okay, it was raining for like 4 days. See how flooded it is over here? Bayside's even worse. Yeah, so last night we had Miami Heat and the Knicks at the Garden. In the afternoon there was a Colombian concert in the theater. Boy, did I make a killing. The catering there, I made a killing. I have a catering left behind so much good stuff. You know, cream cheese, butter, eggs, onions, carrots, cheese, milk. Pretty much a lot of stuff I don't have at home, like salad. So you never know when you want to make a salad, so why not? Salads are healthy, right? Anybody ever have tuna salad? Tuna salad's good. Or vegetable salad is good. Well, vegetable salad's good. Or you throw, like, say, cucumbers, peppers, onions, and any other vegetables in the air fryer. You could that could be really good. Yeah, air fryer works really good for that stuff. Reuben sandwich would be good. Reuben and Sharon. A Reuben sandwich would be good. I'm craving one of those. We need to go. We need to go to Junior's one day. We need to hit Junior's again unless we go down to AC. I don't see us going down to AC until I get consecutive days off from my work and from the garden and from the apartment building, like where I can just relax. I don't see a Vegas trip anytime soon. I mean, Vegas would be fun to go. Vegas would be a lot of fun. Shout out to Matt Ross, Las Vegas Ross 2.0. The channel is doing so good. I'm very proud of his channel. It's fantastic. He's only been doing his channel for a short amount of time, and he's getting near close to 1,000 subscribers. For a small channel that is Vegas based, that's really good. Yeah, Reuben sandwich would be good. Imagine if they had casinos everywhere in New York like how they have in Vegas, where you can just walk into the stores and play slot machines. They would make so much extra money for like all the communities and stuff. It's gonna become a reality sooner or later. Like they're gonna have more casinos around, like more convenient. Like Vegas is built on gambling pretty much. That's why they have the casino. That's why they have slot machines and all places everywhere. Cause it was a tourist town at one time, and now it's like more like sports entertainment and gambling town now. And people travel to go on vacation. That's why if you ever look up the flights to go to Vegas, it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. You can get a flight to Vegas for about $200. I mean, on Spirit, you know, not such a great airline, but. And then they get you for like, say, your luggage. You know? That's what you good. You know? I would say, besides going to Orlando flight will cost the same amount as going to Vegas, but Vegas flight is actually a better price because you're taking 5-6 hours on a plane, so you're only paying like $200 for that, and then your luggage is like between $35-50 each way. I mean, because usually everybody takes JetBlue or whatever, where you can bring your own bag onto the flight. Oh. He's like, oh, what's going on here? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here.
Ya no oye.
Ajá. Must be deaf. Must be deaf. I'll tell you one thing, Vegas Vegas is not. They're not getting hit by rain 4 days in a row like how New York is. 4 days in a rain. 4 days in a row we've had rain here. If it was colder, it would have been probably snow. But we have 4 days in like these roads haven't been dry in days. It's been like raining on and off. I mean, it's not terribly too cold yet, but it's not really warm. February's right around the corner. You know. So pretty much 42 days until my birthday. 42 days to my birthday and 42 days to daylight savings time. Which is really good. I would actually like to give some food to homeless in Vegas or New Jersey. You know, other states besides New York. Especially the Jersey Shore, they have a lot of homeless on the Jersey Shore, like on the boardwalk. That's a great idea. Next time I get a whole bunch of food and I travel down to the Jersey Shore, we'll get some videos with some of the homeless on the boardwalk. It's always good for some content, and it's always good to help. It's always good to help out the homeless. I got a lot of goals for this channel, and we're gonna get there sooner or later. We're gonna get there. It takes time. Ben Gale, go Chiefs! Oh yeah, I forgot you're a Kansas City fan. I think they so want the Kansas City Chiefs to win in the Super Bowl. It's like they have the number one quarterback in the league, number one coach, and it's like a dynasty. I feel like they have a dynasty going there. In order to get back to the Super Bowl, it's very hard. This is the first team that's trying to get back-to-back Super Bowl championships. This is the New England Patriots. You know how hard it is to win back-to-back championships? Every time the Giants won a championship, the next year they were horrible. The 2 years they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, both of those years they either won the division or were the wild card and got hot. And their defense just carried them. They had some good players. They had some really good players on those championship teams, the Giants. And they had Eli Manning. Eli Manning had a running game. They had some good receivers. Yeah. I would love to see the Giants be good like that again, but I think it's gonna take. I think it's gonna take a. It's gonna take a. Go to the bus again. Oh shit. Yeah. This time I better not leave my stuff on the bus like last time. You see, in New York, you really don't need a car. You got buses and trains that take you everywhere. Even though a car is a little bit more convenient. If you have like extra $100, $200 a month on transportation, why not? I mean, can't imagine how much taxes each person pays. And then rent-wise, I guarantee you nobody's rent's cheap. Everybody's paying a lot of money. Everybody works a lot. There's no cheap rents in New York. And if you get a cheap rent, eventually the rent's gonna go up anyhow. And I want to say thank you to the 7 members of the channel, including Brad, for being members of the Russ's What Variety channel. We are on the road for 7K. We're getting closer and closer every day. And then still I want to hit that 10K this year, which is possible. I really think it's possible this year. If I keep averaging the same amount of subscribers and views per month, I'll hit that 10K towards the end of the year. I just gotta keep up with the content. That's the hardest part, is keeping up with the content. And coming up, making content and creating content that is worth people watching and coming up with content. New content, not old content, but new content every day. So the algorithm has something to share out. And I want to thank Yo Angie. I want to thank everybody that has shown me how to pretty much manipulate the algorithm and to pretty much get people to watch the channel. So thank you guys very much for showing me how to manipulate the algorithm. So that's exactly what I'm doing. You know, Dave, I was talking to my boss the other day at work, and I said to my boss, you know, my friend Dave would be great for this job, but he lives in New Jersey, you know. But they would hire you. They would hire you. The only thing is, like, you live in Jersey, so. But you know, they would hire you for overnight, and they're, you know, it's like they wouldn't like give you such hard work to do. Because there's a new guy I was working with the other day. His name was Randy, and you know, this guy, you know, he wasn't the fastest or the smartest or the quickest, but you know, he tries. He really does try. So, gotta really appreciate that stuff. You know, you gotta really appreciate it. I mean, you gotta really look at the future, Dave. You know, like, what are you gonna do next couple of years? Madison Square Garden You can work overnight custodial. You know, I think you could get a. I'm pretty sure you could get a bus from where you live to the city, and then you can take it home in the morning. You know, and they can work around your. They can work around your schedule. All you have to do is apply. I think it. You know, I think it will work out for you. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I remember I'd taken a bus. I took a bus from. I remember I took a bus from the city up to where you lived before. I remember there was a bus that went all the way up to where you lived from the city. So anything is possible. I mean, you gotta look at the future. You gotta look at the future. Your mom's not gonna be around forever, and you know, stepfather's not gonna be around forever. Your dad's not gonna be around forever. So you gotta look at like what you're gonna do in the future. You know, like what's your goals? What do you want to do? You know, because you're not getting any younger. You know, and you wanna figure out something. I mean, you're gonna turn 44 before I turn 44. You need an easy job, yeah. Well, the way all these jobs are paying right now, you be making some decent money. Yeah. You be making some decent money even if it was 20 hours a week. You be making some decent money. Because all the jobs, like, minimum wage is $15 and up. Yeah, it's hard to, like, it's actually hard to live on your own, support yourself. It takes a lot. I mean, living in New York is like, it's expensive. Look at that. Look at the amount of hours I work. We'll go to people on the bus. Everybody works like so many hours because they can't literally afford their rent just on 40 hours. I mean, life is just so expensive. I guarantee you everybody's paying $1,200 up for rent. You know, some people are doing really good and some people are struggling, you know. It depends. It depends on like what type of job you are at, what type of work you do, and how motivated are you to want to go to work. I mean, I know at the garden last night, I'm still sore. In New York's very expensive living, Dave. You gotta get a one-bedroom apartment for like a good amount of money. I mean, look at me. I work about 70 hours a week, but I space it out. I mean, even if I had a garden full time all year, I still want to have another job on the side. Because you also want to have savings and stuff, and you want to be able to save your money too. I mean, things are expensive. Like, just say you do a trip to Vegas, right? You have to pay for your hotel, and the place you stay in, your food, if you're gambling, your entertainment and stuff. So you figure like you're spending between $1,200 up. I know every Vegas trip I've taken, I've had about I've had such a fun experience every trip. And I literally don't have to like high road to like win there. Like the low road and just have fun. That's what's good about it. You don't have to be a high road, you know. You don't have to like high road to like impress the crowd. You know? I mean, disability doesn't really pay that much. Disability, tell you the truth, they can find you an apartment. It's just Jersey. New Jersey's kind of tough. You know, like New York has more places that they can find you work and find you affordable housing. And they have programs that help people that have, you know, disabilities and other stuff find work. That's the hardest thing, you know. That's the hardest thing, you know, like knowing what do you want to do and where you want to go and stuff. I mean, I know my schedule every week. I know when I'm off and when I'm not. I got 2 jobs that they coexist with each other. You know, one job that pays really, really good money, and then the secondary job, you know, you cover, you know, my rent, and my cell phone, my transportation. But yeah, so like all that, it's just like it just costs a lot of money. Just for rent alone is a good amount of money. So a lot of people in New York, like, they get roommates because they can't afford the rent. Moving on in Atlantic City, I believe they have a very affordable apartment in Atlantic City. Like that, I've seen the rent prices what they're charging in Atlantic City in certain parts. It's very affordable. But the only part is like, would you go back and forth from Atlantic City to go to work? You go to work in New York every day. You know, it'd be a lot. It'd be like 2.5 hours there. You'd be traveling 5 hours away. 5 hours just to get to work, just to go back and forth. You know. And then you have to get to the bus at a certain time, and then in the morning you'll have to catch that bus to go home. Unless you can catch the train from Atlantic City to get to Penn Station. I've never taken the train. Into Showboat is about $1,800 a month year round. I saw an apartment there for about $900. It was a 1-bedroom for like $900 a month. Last time I was in the last city. This was like back in November. But you know, it does flood a lot in Atlantic City too, because you're right near the ocean. So when they get really bad weather, I've seen it like where it just like again rained on and the streets are flooded and stuff. kids didn't have no money. In order to actually have your own apartment in New York, you need to like make, I would say 2 to 4 times your rent per month in order to have your own apartment in New York. And then you have to like figure, well, if you're banking money from one job, then all the jobs are going to pay for your transportation, your laundry, your food, and everything else. What the hell? What the hell's going on back there? $1,800 a month to like live in Showboat. Oh, always something going on back there. Yeah, well, I think when I retire, I'm gonna be moving out of New York anyhow. That's the plan. That is the plan, to move out of New York eventually.
Doors closing.
I know, like the jobs I work at, you know, like the money's gonna go up anyhow because my rent went up a little bit this year, so that's the whole thing. Like places you rent, you always gotta look at how much you're paying for rent too. Then you can, you know, balance it out and stuff. That's why a lot of people buy houses instead of like renting, because you know it's more feasible. Like once you have the house paid off, you own the house, so you don't have to rent. Where would I move to? I 3 places: San Diego, Orlando, or Vegas. Those are the 3 places I would like to move to. But that's not gonna be for a while. Because I can't imagine like in my late 60s like still working at the garden. It's just too hard of a job. I sort of see this guy on over in it right now. This guy's 64 years old, and he's still, you know, working a good amount of hours. And he's just like, he's so tired. He's so tired. I mean, pretty much retired. I mean, I don't know why you're killing yourself. And I know the type of work I do at the garden, you know, it'll be kind of hard for me to, hard to keep doing that type of work when I might get there up in age like that. Because, you know, unless like somebody works with me, but because I know it's like older you get, the like harder the job is gonna be. Like right now, I can still do the job fairly good, but eventually, you know, eventually it's gonna be hard for me to do the job. I mean, I should have started the garden right out of high school, but I didn't even think about working. No, I didn't think about working at the garden or even Cityville. Cityville wasn't even around. It's different times. It's all these different times right now. Like streaming network. I mean, look at the WWE right now. They're on Netflix. Netflix. They could be on the networks, on Netflix for WWE Monday Night Raw. That's a 10-year deal, like $5 billion. That's a great deal for WWE. Because the UFC actually owns WWE, and they're called TKO. And none of the McMahon family is in control of WWE, so I think WWE should be a lot better now that none of the McMahons are actually on the scene. It said that Brock Lesnar was supposed to be in WWE, like Royal Rumble, but he is part of that ongoing case with Vince McMahon. He couldn't be in the events.
Doors closing.
Yeah. Too many lawsuits, you know. Too many lawsuits and too much that is going on. You know, you try to hush up to all these interns, all these workers, you know, and there was a lot of crazy things going on behind the scenes. There was probably so much going on behind the scenes that you don't really know what really went on unless you actually was there. But I think that they're headed in the right direction right now. I mean, the Royal Rumble was pretty good, and then the Elimination Chamber is going to be in, I believe, in Australia, and then WrestleMania will be in Philadelphia. And Seth Rollins will be out for a little bit of the surgery he has to have. You know, so that's why they didn't have CM Punk beat Cody Rhodes. The whole Seth Rollins thing. It was a real big mess. You get to watch the He-Man and Masters of the Universe Revolution. That was pretty good. The first 5 episodes of season 2, and the second half of season 2 will probably be in the fall. And then the next season, Cobra Kai will probably be 2025. We got 2 weeks, about almost two more weeks until all the shows come back on television. So, looking forward to that. So you just never know. Oh, almost ready to go home. Almost home actually. I get on the stream. Tomorrow we got Madonna at the Garden, and then Nick's on Tuesday, and then back there on Thursday, and then back there on Saturday. The schedule looks pretty good right now. Oh, man. Time of year, like. Time of year, everybody's just tired. And it's only the beginning of the year. It's been such a long month. It's been a really long month. Like, almost 31 days.
Doors closing.
So it is. But anyway, we're gonna end the stream right here. Thanks for watching Russell's One Variety channel. Have a good night. Talk to you guys tomorrow night.